Let me share with you what I like to do when I just want to look more put together, a little bit more alive. I wouldn't even call this a makeup routine because, to be honest, it's predominantly skincare. There's a little bit of makeup in here, but nothing that is complicated. There's nothing crazy. You guys know I like to be all or nothing. I'm either a full face of makeup or baby, it's gonna be this. There's no in between. It's quick, it's easy. I feel like I just look like a better version of myself. So this is for the times when I don't wanna wear makeup, but I wanna look like that. Starting from the top, this is what I use to add color to my skin. I do use something else, but this is predominantly like the base color to my skin, if that makes sense. A Filter by Molly May. It's my favorite tan, but this is the new Spritz Me Face and Body Face and Body Tanning Water. She's gorgeous. She's in like a glass bottle, like, Molly had budget. To be fair, I could probably do with a little bit of a top up. So this is literally as simple as onto the skin. Sometimes I'll take a tanning mitt if I really want to like buff it into the skin, but to be fair, like the spritz is quite even, so I find that that's fine. It's a beautiful shade. I actually think I may prefer this even more to her tanning drops. It's lighter. I feel like it's a bit more like foolproof, if that makes sense. And that's what I use to keep on top of my face tan so that I'm always kind of matching my body. Spritz the skin before I go to sleep. I wake up and I'm good to go with skincare. Make sense? Cool. The way I like my skin to look in this particular look is really glowy and like perfected. So easy to do. The first thing I'm going to take is the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner. This is her new toner. Makes the skin really glowy and tightens up the skin. It kind of reduces the appearance of pores. It's great. Guys, this has niacinamide in. It's so hydrating at the same time. And it's like a thicker, like milkier consistency. It's just an all-round like good product to start with, and you can see already that my skin is looking fresher. Yeah, it's just a nice base to have. And then we're gonna go in with a moisturizer. Guys, I'm actually trying out Skin by Kim Kardashian skincare. I bought the whole collection, which is why I'm going to use it today, because I'm really testing it out. I'm using it like AM to PM to really see like the results. I'm taking the eye cream, which by the way, her packaging don't. Obsessed is an understatement. I love it. I think it just looks so sleek and clean. Anyway, I'm going to run through this quick, but the eye cream is what I take to begin with. Just take a small amount on my finger and just pat that in. Then I'm going to take her hyaluronic acid serum. Hyaluronic acid is so good at hydrating the skin and really pumping it, by the way, guys. Couple pumps of that. I'm literally just using like the 3 sort of basic step products, by the way, to do this. These are products that you can kind of get from any brand, but to be fair, I'm really enjoying her skincare at the moment. Not enough to like give you results or anything yet. It's not been that long, but in terms of like the feel of the products on the skin and my initial reaction, I'm enjoying them. By the way, if you want your hyaluronic acid to absorb into the skin even more, if you dampen your skin first and then apply it, 10 out of 10. Then of course, moisturizer. This is her face cream, her firming moisturizer. Just a little. See, the thing is, when I say I do skincare, I'm not literally doing 50 million steps. Like, to me, these are the 3 basic sort of steps to get the best, most hydrated base. Like, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, what I want this to be, right? When I'm going out and about and doing my thing, I want my skincare to be able to perform. Do you know what I mean? I almost want like my skin to be healing up, or I don't know, my skin be improving as I'm going out and about and doing stuff. Does that make sense? For example, if I have like a blemish, I'll put like a clear spot patch on. I don't know, just making the most of the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm not going to wear makeup, I may as well use products that are going to improve my skin as I'm going about my business, you know? Last skincare step is SPF. This is the Supergoop Glow Screen. This is SPF 30. This is essentially sunscreen and glow all in one. This is like the perfect holiday product. Please, please, please don't forget your SPF. I'm really shit at remembering as well, but let's remember together. I mean, my skin's already glowy, but there we go. That's the skin. I mean, if my skin wasn't glowy before, after this product, it bloody is. And we're done. See, that only took a couple of minutes. I mean, sometimes, don't get me wrong, I'll just shove on a moisturizer and then put my iconic Radiance booster on and run. Now let's get into like the makeup-y side of this. This is so easy, guys. This is going to be so quick. This product, please don't sleep on this. I'll be angry with you. I'll be upset, because when I tell you that this is one of my favorite makeup products ever, I say makeup, it's almost like a really lightweight, glowy, skincare-y goodness. I rave about this so much, and as you can see, mine is questionable. Like, this is a brand new one here. Yeah, the iconic London Radiance Booster. Now, I use Sand Glow. I'm hoping to be able to get a little bit more out of that. Should be a little bit chilling in there, but if not, I've got Honey Glow. This product is exactly what's going to even out your skin tone. Now, it will add glow naturally, not that I need any more. It's nothing like a foundation. It's nothing like a concealer, a BB cream, a CC cream, nothing like that. It's going to even out your complexion, but it just looks like skin. I like to take a flat top brush to blend this in with, and you can see it literally just melts into the skin. The thing I love though, it's just so undetectable. Genuinely, I don't know what this is. I don't know what crack cocaine Iconic London put in this, but give me 500 of them. Do you guys see this? Like, how I've got a bit more of an even color, everything is a bit more samey on the skin and coherent. I mean, hopefully the camera's picking it up, but in real life, it just makes everything look just better. And it's so easy. It's kind of like just blending in a moisturizer, really. Don't forget under here as well. Right. Then let's take some concealer. My Nars Soft Matte Complete Coverage Concealer. This is in medium 1 custard. As you can see, I think I need to get a new one. I'm scraping the sides of this. Taking a flat brush like this, like a little concealer brush. We're going to scrape some out. This concealer is like the color of my complexion, so it's going to be undetectable. All I do with this is use it to conceal like any scarring bits. Now the Iconic London like Radiance Booster does do a pretty good job at evening out the skin, but if I've got that really stubborn blemish, that is what I use this for, or like scarring. So for example, here I could do with a little bit of extra coverage. I got a blemish here. I literally just put this in the areas that I need it. I got a little one here, so we're just gonna get that. I don't want to be too fussy. I don't want to put too much of this on, just a little to perfect the skin. Say for example, right, I can see a little bit like redness on my skin or something. I actually like that peeking through. I think it's really cute. I literally just use this to do like blemishes and stuff like that. If I have a little bit of time, I'll let this sit for a minute or so, but if not, I go straight back in with the brush that I use for my Iconic London. Literally just pat, don't rub, just pat so you keep the product there. And look at that. Where there's a little bit of excess product on here, I feel like it really, really helps to blend this out. Look at that. Like they're gone. This one underneath the eye. What a random place, by the way, to start getting a thing like, oh, imagine getting that. It kind of makes me feel sick. All color is officially evened out, and I'm happy with that. I don't always do brows. Sometimes I literally just leave my brows like this. Like I'll take a quick little spoolie, comb through it, I'm done. On the occasion where I like it to look a little bit more groomed, a little bit more fuller, a little bit more groomed, I take a brow gel. This one's the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. To be fair, this one's really nice, but I'm not fussy, just a clear gel. I don't want them to look like glued down. I just want them to look a little bit more in place. More so the fronts, I like to be kind of stuck up, and it will, it's the only part of me that I like to be stuck up. Okay, it will start to dry a little bit, so they will stay in place in a second. So we're going to let that dry. In this product, quite honestly, this is a miracle product for your brows. NYX Lift and Snatch. Okay, this is a brow pen. Oh my god, my hands are so slippery. I can't even open the fucking pen. There's so much skincare on, I can't even... If you're my dentist watching, no, you didn't see that. I'm just gonna flick through really, really lightly. I also have a scar through my brow here, so I'm gonna kind of fill that in. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, but this like tail of my eyebrow is longer than this one. So I almost just, with the brow pen, almost create like a little fake tail. Just like that, just a little something. Blush. Blush, 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 blush. That's all I care about when it comes to this now. Because my skin already has color, I don't really want to do like cream contour or anything like that. I literally just want to put blush on. I make myself look sun-kissed with blush, right? And I kind of just switch between these three. It's always like a cream blush. Cream's the best because it looks the most natural on the skin. Three here that I'm obsessed with at the moment. You guys know the Made by Mitchell blushes. They're one of my absolute favorites ever. Sweet Cheeks, especially. My Plouise base in Winter Rose. Obsessed again is an understatement. Yeah, and I also love this from Shiseido. This is their Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush. This is in shade Cocky? 08 it says, and it looks like this. Anything of this like pinky shade, baby bubblegummy style pink is my absolute favorite at the moment. I like these ones as well because they're a bit more matte. I find now if I put something on really creamy and glowy on top of my skin that's already glowy, it just tends to slip inside, and more than anything, it doesn't last. Maybe it's a P. Louise kind of day today. Let's take P. Louise. Let's use my Mitchell brush though. This is the MF2, which is my favorite for my cream blush. On my hand first, and then tap the brush into the product. That way you get it evenly on the brush. I'm not shy with this. I love my blush. And all that I do is hit almost like the tops of the cheekbones, straight back to the temple, lightly tap product onto the apple of my cheek as well. Same thing over this side too. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm also going to take some down the center of my nose. The main thing is though, I make sure it's just down the center. If you come too far out, I feel like I make my nose look wider. Just the top, and then a little bit on the tip of the nose as well. I also like to take it onto the lid, like the outer corner of the lid, almost like in this C shape, you know? I know what you're thinking. What the hell is going on, Jordan? Back in with the brush that we use for the Iconic product. Whatever's left, we tap over the top, and you're about to see that this is going to dilute the color and marry it into the skin. You see that? In comparison, it just looks way more cohesive, but it doesn't take it off either, you know? Like, I don't want to keep having to like layer up. I want this to be quick. I want this to be easy. I want the color to be there straight away, and that's what this does. See? we got these cute rosy cheeks. I don't even need to add like liquid highlighter or anything because it's already there. Do you know what I mean? We're like skipping steps. This is the time that I like to add my little moles in. I always use my Missguided brow marker. Missguided Beauty brow marker. This is in dark brown. And I'm just gonna put a couple in where I usually would. Then I like to finish off with a quick little lip combo. Personally, I like to go in with a lip liner. I think if I had fuller lips, I wouldn't do this part, or maybe I would. I just like to do this to give my lips a little bit of shape so that they don't literally like disappear into my face. Actually, today I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat, the lip liner. This is in Iconic Nude. I like to go for something a bit more like pinker, not too pink because I just don't like that on my complexion, but kind of like a My Lips but better color. See that? It's just like a touch darker than my actual lip color, making it easy to sort of like just blend in to my lip. Buff that out. Then my favorite thing, I like to finish off the lip with like a lip balm or a lip mask. Rather than a gloss, I want to use something that's really going to hydrate my lips. I mean, I may as well, right? This Nars lip mask, oh my god, this is the new Orgasm lip mask. This, wow, it's almost like a pale pink. I mean, it looks kind of more clear on the lips, but the creamiest, just nicest texture ever on the lips. Like, you cannot tell me that that just doesn't look like a gloss. It's a fucking mask. Like, oh my god, look at it. It is honestly phenomenal. It's like thick but not too thick. It lasts really well on the lips as well. Where it's a lip mask, it has that better consistency. I find it doesn't just like disappear in 4 seconds. Like, you can still see and feel it even after wearing it for a longer period of time. Last thing, a tiny little bit of pressed powder. This is the Jordana Ticia one. This is in Marshmallow. Right here, just to like chill out that shine a little bit. Slightly under the eye. But you see the difference between the two? So I've still got the glow on the cheeks, but the center part here where oils actually like come through, like naturally this is gonna get a bit glowier as the day goes on. So I may as well sort of like chill it out a little bit. Right in between the brows here as well. And a little bit on the chin. Spritz with some setting spray. This is the new Urban Decay Nighter one. This one's got cactus flower water in and vitamin C. So it's basically like a more hydrating version of the OG. Feels nice as well. Guys, this is pretty much it. Me personally, I quite like going out with like nothing on the eye. However, there is something I do want to share with you that could like elevate this even more. Cool thing is, once you've done it once, it lasts like a week. I'm talking about lash extensions at home, guys. So it's fun, and once you get the hang of it, I can literally do like one eye in like a couple minutes, the other eye in a couple minutes, 10 minutes all in, and I've got myself some lashes that are gonna last me 5 to 7 days. I've been loving this brand, guys. They're called Amor lashes, and it's the quick lash. They have loads of different versions, so it's up to you like what you want, like all different curls, length, styles, whatever. They do like this like row of the same style lashes, and they do like a pack of like mixed ones. I like to mix the decurl ones in the style Fierce. I mix together the 12mm and the 14mm, so I kind of gradient them as I go down. I'll show you. Clean lashes, literally nothing on them at all. You want to start with the Bond. This is the black one. They have a clear one as well, but I'm going to use the black one today. Also, guys, I forgot to say this earlier, right? The cool thing about this is you could do this in the evening if you wanted to, and every single morning, like you could just do like what I've done and go. Makes it so much quicker. Like, you don't have to do it like now with your makeup routine. You can literally do it whenever's convenient for you. Do you know what I mean? It's literally a tiny little spoolie, which obviously is great so you can really get in there. These lashes are placed underneath the lash, not on top. Personally, I like to do like a section at a time just so it gives me a little bit of time, especially if it's your first time doing them. You want to allow yourself some time so like it doesn't just like dry instantly. So I'm going to start on the outer corner and just do a light sort of layer of the Bond. You don't need to do too much. They come as like a strip like this, so you just want to cut them. I'm going to take one of the 14 mils. Take the little bit of lash, I look down so I can see the lash right at the root, and you want to stick it like underneath. Just like that. Taking another 14 mil, literally placing that under the lash, right next to that one. Look how easy that is. Let me zoom you in so you can really see. Now I'm going to switch over to the 12mm ones, so the slightly shorter ones. I like it to be cat eye. I'm actually just going to cover the whole of the inner corner now, because I know I'm going to be quick with it. That's it. I literally use 4 lashes across my entire eye. No faffing with individual lashes, nothing like that. It's so easy. But the last thing I do like to do is I take one more of the 14 mils, so one of the ones that I already used on the outer corner. When I want a little bit of drama, like a little bit extra, I layer it up, double up the lash. Let's just take that and just stick it right under there. It just adds that tiny bit more volume on the outer corner. Look at that. They're literally at home lash extensions in literally a couple minutes. We have lashes. I'm just going over with my blush brush real quick. So I have lint on my face. It's sort of faded it a little bit. Then I take the Amor Lashes Super Stay. This is literally like a set and seal product. So it takes away any sticky residue that the bond may have left, but it also sets and seals them in place so that they last even longer. So you just want to make sure you go from root to tip. So easy. And now I have little lash extension. In fact, I think I might add a couple of little freckles on my nose. 1 second. Right, this is one of my favorite products to do like my faux freckles on my skin with. It's the Utan Tanning Pen. The product is technically tan, so it does actually like leave it on your skin. I love that though, and it's the most perfect like nib and color, everything. Little twist, dot it on. I like the fact I can be really carefree with it as well. And I like tap it in with my finger. It's like, honestly, it's like the perfect shade. It's like warmer. It almost makes the skin look sun-kissed. It creates like a bit of a base at the same time as creating like the little freckles. I'm just gonna keep them to the center of my nose. Sometimes as well, I'll take them like onto my lids too, depending on how like natural I want my skin to look. Guys, that's it. That is it. Guys, how easy was that? Literally takes me 10 minutes in the morning. They're the type of products you can just throw on your skin and go. Don't have to be precise. In fact, I feel like sometimes like the blurrier you do it, the better. Looks more natural. I feel like my skin still looks like skin. I'll link everything below. I hope you love it, and I hope I've saved you some time.